My back really hurts.
What else hurts?
This pain in my ass.
I don't think anybody can sympathize with you anymore. When you were a kid, did you have any tendencies that would make people believe you would grow up to be a criminal? I'm asking you if you had any tendencies.
No.
I mean, there's got to be something that you did as a kid that was like kind of weird that you look back on now.
One time I swallowed a quarter, and
well,
I don't think that'd make me a criminal.
My turn.
Yeah?
Jeez. I'm embarrassed to say it now because you're a normal kid. I used to cut off bee abdomen.
What?
Yeah, with like a pair of grass clippers. I would wait for them to land on a plant. And then when they were just sitting there, I would cut their abdomens off and collect them in a jar. Yeah, I had like a jar of about 250 bee abdomen.
Why are you not pluralizing it?
I mean, what's the plural?
Abdomens.
I had a jar of 250 bee abdomens. And I also made a little crossbow out of pencils, and I would shoot animals with it. See, now I'm embarrassed. I didn't want to tell you this stuff.
Man, I miss my dog.
Welcome to the best show on the internet, featuring me and Nicholas.
Yeah.
Now, Nicholas, dear boy,
Yep.
You know how it feels to have social anxiety? What is social anxiety? Like, what is it actually?
Are you asking?
Is it a general? Is it an emotion or a feeling? Is it like random? Does it just happen? I feel like I have bad social anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the story I'm about to tell would indicate that, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Yeah, I just
well, I wasn't
continue
really
with your
expecting
story.
this, but okay. Yep, that's what I was just about to do.
What?
The story involves you, by the way.
Really? I haven't done anything recently.
Well, it was a while ago. It was like it was a while ago. It was like 3
days.
It was a while ago.
Okay.
All right. So I guess to preface this, I got invited by a friend to go snowboarding once upon a time. It was my first time snowboarding.
Friend?
So I took an adventure to a store where I could buy gear because I didn't have any gear. And in this store is where the crux of the story happens. Get it?
Yep.
Yeah, so I start driving up, and I'm a pretty confident guy usually, you know me.
Yep.
And so I go pick him up. And so I go pick him up, drive back to REI, park at the same spot basically. And did I say the name?
Oh, what did you, what?
Did I say the name of the store just now?
I'm not sure.
Are we allowed to say the name?
Of the store?
Are you sure? Well, okay. The store's got like a bear logo and like a tree or something.
No, I don't think.
Let's call it Rest. The store is called Rest. So I start heading into Rest, and in the parking lot's basically full. It's like 90% full. And so I'm not good with crowds. Anxiety starts kicking in, breathing heavily, and I'm having trouble breathing heavily. And so I'm sitting there having a borderline panic attack. And then I remember, I have a good buddy around here. And this is where you come in. Mm-hmm. I call you after pondering for 30 some odd minutes in a parking lot to go into said Rest. I call you to be my guide, my little guide dog.
Okay,
keep me calm while I'm in the store.
You remember this? Okay. And so, yeah, after like however long, you come on in, you kind of join the story. You were like a little more excitable than now, I guess, but no matter. So we head into the store together, and then this is where strange things begin to happen. even though I was invited to go snowboarding, I know essentially next to nothing about the practice. And so I head in there, and
Where's
I
the good
you were there.
stuff?
You should remember at least, I'm not sure. But we walked around the store a few times because I got really nervous about asking.
It just keeps going. Let's see where they're at.
Now, it's very easy to tell what a rest employee looks like because they're dressed all the same in like their little green vest and khakis. And so we're sitting there in the snowboarding section, and I'm still like trying to hype myself up to get ready to ask the next employee a question. And so I see some guy with holding or like pushing a large cart, and the cart is full of like winter gear, snowboarding gear, helmets, and the such. And so I am assuming this guy probably knows what he's talking about when it comes to snowboards. I should ask, I can't see you over there anymore. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I physically can't see you anymore, so I'm just a little bit worried.
I'm just relaxing.
No, I think something's wrong with you.
I'm fine.
What's happening?
Something's wrong with my brain.
Do you have a new craving?
I mean, I haven't had like a craving today, so
Well, what
Be
about
pretty
like
hard.
recently? What about a week? What about a month? What about a month?
I don't know. I've like told most of my craving corners that I've come across.
Maybe I can incite you a little bit. I've kind of accrued a craving for some fresh fish.
Mhm.
Is that something you would enjoy?
Yeah, I like fish.
Yeah,
I like
so
trout.
like trout, tuna, some albacore, halibut. Any of those tickle your fancy?
Mahi.
Tuna.
It's
Maybe there's like different styles that you like certain fish in more than others. Huh?
it's between mahi and trout.
Okay, so I guess the two you just said. That's cool.
And salmon.
I mean, like, between those three, or do you have like
And
specific?
smoked salmon.
Okay, smoked salmon. That's good. What do you like doing with trout? Is that
Sockeyes.
you like grilling trout? You like a good pan fry, or what? What's your preferred trout?
I don't know. I think with trout, you kind of have to pan fry it. It's kind of a delicate fish. It's not like salmon has kind of a robust flavor to it. So, I mean, you could smoke salmon. And I mean, you can smoke trout too. You can smoke any fish, but I feel like you get the best trout when you pan fry it low and slow with some nice herbs and butter. I think that's when you get the most out of it. And you can get the
All right, That's cool. Yeah. You have any opinion on tuna? Fresh tuna?
I like salmon, and it's red, and when I take a bite out of it, it's like a bear out of midair.
Oh, like in that one movie,
National Geographic.
like in Brother Bear. You remember that one? You like Brother Bear? That's like your favorite movie.
I
I've
like
heard.
the movie.
Did you like the scene where they were catching the salmon?
Yeah,
I watched that movie recently.
I do know. You talk about Brother Bear a lot.
I think I watched it today, actually.
Yeah.
Segue, fish to movie.
Oh, I really like Aladdin. That blue genie. I think if and I could be Robin Williams, I like him a lot.
When you could be him. Now, let's dissect that sentence a little bit. What does it mean to be Robin
I don't
Williams?
know. I lost track.
Do you mean 1992 Robin Williams,
Oh,
or do you mean modern day Robin Williams?
well, okay, careful. Flubber Robin Williams, is that 1992? I love a good
probably
flubber.
It's that era. You got a favorite Robin Williams film?
I think it
or is
has to
just
be Aladdin. Because Aladdin's really funny. It's got a monkey.
What's his name again?
Abu.
Abu?
Yeah. He was a little bit mean to Abu, because I always thought it was a little mean that...
Blue Genie or Aladdin
No,
Genie?
Blue Robin, like, eventually turned him into, an elephant. What?
It's just funny thinking about Abu getting turned into an elephant.
I didn't think it was very funny at all. I thought it was... I mean, I felt bad for him.
I mean, you turned him back.
Anyways,
so,
what does this have to do with...
how you feeling now, buddy? You were like a little depressed. I don't know. I was trying to cheer you up. I'm trying to be a good friend.
I felt fine, and I'm fine now. But
all right, well, I think
Amanda Firth really phoned it in.
Who?
Amanda Firth really phoned it in on that scene.
How do you spell that last name? I'd like to know.
I think it's Firth. I don't know.
I don't know, because the way you said it, it really sounded like it was a FPHTHIRTH kind of thing.
What?
Amanda Firth.
Firth?
That's like how you said it.
I don't know how to spell it, okay? I just know...
All right, well...
You're not an Amanda Firth fan?
Can you... Amanda Firth.
Amanda Firth.
You're adding a few extra
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Amanda Firth.
Okay, I think you're degenerated. I mean,
if you've seen one Amanda Firth, you've seen them all.
Are you sure you're doing fine over there? Something's wrong. Something's got to be up.
Something's a ball. Something's got to be up. Gonna eat rhyme. Beat your cubs.
Bohemian Rugs.
Beat your wife. Beat Amanda Firth.
Within an inch of her life.
You're my only friend, Abu.
Oh my god.
Abu turned to a life of crime.
Okay, now you're crying. What?
I guess you make a point, like, I don't know if Abu ever distributed hate when he was young.
What does that mean? Like making hate like a hate crime?
You talked about that earlier. You were saying, like,
when
you said you were like, I don't remember the context.
You said something about I've even said the word hate.
Amanda, you're cutting bee abdomens.
That had nothing to do with Abu.
Who's done like hate when they were young?
Oh, you don't think Abu's a criminal?
Well, no, he actually is a criminal.
Yeah, that's the thing. But
they have to get ahead of the breadline.
Yeah, he steals stuff.
It's not that different to what I do every day.
No, it doesn't.
I can pretty much do whatever I want. That's the genie's curse.
And I'll watch Brother Bear again.
As long as you don't bring it up or talk to me about it or talk about it around me, then go ahead. You can watch Brother Bear more.
Okay, Coda.
It's
Peanut.
What is Peanut?
Coda. Well, maybe I can start over with the story now that maybe you'll talk back a little bit, Nancy. I'm so clever. I'm afraid. I'm terrified.
Probably only took I didn't take long.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And so we've been walking around for just the store, walking in circles, because I'm mustering up the courage to talk to this damn employee.
Oh, yeah, was it a girl?
No, it was like a big huffy old man. You remember this? You were there. Maybe you don't remember this. That's why I'm telling you.
You were hanging out with Dustin.
Oh shit! It was Dustin. Wait, you weren't even there. Why didn't you tell me then?
It didn't come up.
I literally said you were there and you didn't answer me.
I was probably thinking about other stuff at the time.
Okay, fucking victim. Alright, well, I'll start from the top then. Again, because...
Here.
What is this?
Are you going to tell your story?
You just handed me a piece of paper. It's blank.
Anyways.
Okay, well, like, you'd be fine if I just tossed it off the side then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I don't know why you interrupted me for this. I don't even know my own story anymore. I thought it was you. Apparently it was Dustin. And
well, it shouldn't change much.
No, it makes me angrier when I think about it now.
Well, did Dustin help out at all?
Not really. I guess, like, he might as well have not been there then. I don't know why I called him in the first place. So I guess we go back to the start. I'm driving to the store. I see a full parking lot, and so that means there's a lot of people in there. And it kicks up my anxiety. And of all people to call to show up and help me as a little lapdog, I call up Dustin, the most useless piece of shit.
Oh.
And he shows up.
It's a little mean for
So
Dustin.
we walk into the store. And here's the thing. Dustin knows about snowboarding. He snowboards. So why didn't he help me? He literally walked around the store with me for 30 fucking minutes and forced me to talk to this guy. The stupidest thing. Okay, so I don't even care anymore. I'm calling it by its name. It was an REI. We went to an REI. So we go in there. I'm stressed out. There's like a million people in there. I have social anxiety. I see all these guys and I just start like freaking out. And so I'm walking it off. I'm going around the store. 20 circles, 30 circles. I just keep walking around. Dustin, little idiot, is by my side. This dude goes snowboarding yearly and he doesn't tell me shit. He just waits for me to talk to this dude.
Nope.
And so finally I sit myself down at the snowboarding place. I'm ready to go. I'm rearing. I'm looking to get the snowboard. And so I see the guy come out of the little back room. You know, he's got his copies of mullet. He's got helmets. He's got other snowboards. He got boots. He comes out. He comes rolling out his cart. And I'm like, all right, this dude knows what he's talking about. He's just wearing his standard REI green vest attire. This is very important to the story. Dustin's sitting next to me being useless. Excuse me. What was that?
Aaron.
Oh my god. You're not denying it.
No. What?
It happened. Okay. You're not gonna do anything of said sort anymore, are you? You're doing it again.
No, it's just on the background. It's just a background.
Okay. Well, all right. I have to compose myself again. All right.
I look good.
Now it's a little yarmulke, so another caricature, I suppose.
I think one of my shoes is bigger on one foot, or one of my feet is bigger.
Okay.
So I think.
All right. And so I go up to him. He's wearing a vest, a green vest with the logo of the shirt of the store on it. And so I'm like, all right, you better know this shit. And I ask him, hey, I'm completely new to snowboarding, and I was wondering if you could help me get some gear. And then the most appalling thing came out of his mouth. His first answer wasn't yes or no. He said, bro, I'm from Florida. I have no clue about this stuff. You should ask someone in a green vest if you want help. And then he walks away with his cart. So I thought I was a little delusional, because as he's walking away, I look back to him and back to my service dog, and the dude is wearing a green vest. But he told me to look for someone wearing a green vest to help me. And so, I got a little confused. This dude basically ignored me. He didn't even say, oh, I can get someone for you. Jerry in the back room will get him out. And then he just walked off. And so I had to, you look kind of sad over there, buddy.
Hmm. Oh. Oh.
That's all you have to say. 3 grunts and a few coughs. Well, I'm not really interested in my own story anymore. I'm more interested in yours. What's the deal? You're a little sourpuss today.
I liked it when you talked about fish.
Yeah, that was the point.
3. Was there 3?
About fish?
Was there something about 3?
No, I don't think I've said the word 3. You're like hearing things that I've never said. You said Abu hate. Now something about 3. I'm not quite sure where you're going
Jim
with all of this.
Morrison, the frog, whatever his name is.
You want to do a Kermit impression? Is that like where this is leading?
No, I don't want to. I
Go
can't
ahead.
do it. I can't do it.
Go ahead.
I don't even know what he speaks about.
He said, just say like, I'm drinking water. He speaks about his wife.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know why you're so
sure.
What the issue is, what your problem is right now.
I have a wife.
You're clearly fucking sad.
Today. Did maybe ever think about that?
No, because it's been like this for the past 40 minutes. It's been like this for the past 30 minutes. You've been saying for the past 20 minutes.
Maybe I just didn't want to do a Kermit impression.
No, because it's been like this for the past 2 weeks that you've just been sitting here moping.
I do other stuff.
No, I haven't seen you do other stuff.
Sometimes I
jerk off.
Yeah, sometimes I mope. Sometimes I jerk off. Sometimes I mope while jerking off.
No, that's it. I haven't seen that. I guess they're supposed to be exclusive.
It's like a little bit like.
Okay, I didn't need the. All right, so dude comes rolling out. He's got all his gear, and so I'm like, he's in the snowboarding section. He's hauling snowboarding goods. The next logical leap, he knows about snowboarding. He's an REI employee. I intercept his course. He's rolling along. And I'm like, hey, I was wondering if you could help me pick out some snowboards. I'm completely new to this. And so my story is just that boring to you.
What?
You were sighing. I heard it.
No, I didn't sigh at the story. I was just like, I don't know. It's like something.
You were racist for 5 minutes and then now you're depressed.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Some people hear like different things, and I like look over and it's, you know, like I've never even seen anything.
You've never seen anything. No, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, I'm looking around right now. I can see some stars. I can see like the swirlies. All right, am I just like Charlie Brown adult character to you?
I mean, I haven't had any particular interest lately.
Like, let's go down Craving Lane. What's one you've had in the past? What's one you've had maybe?
Like just something from the past?
Yeah, just any food, any meal, any craving you've had. We're going down Craving Lane.
I've always loved oats. There's just something so perfect about oats. I think horses are the best people.
Would you?
I think that when you eat oats and you become closer to true life, it makes you feel aspirational towards the horse, and then you can provoke like your most happy thoughts. And one day I'll be out in a field and I'll have eating oats all day and nothing but. And then once I've finished, I'll be happy.
Okay, that's really cool. So about that.
Every time I ate an apple in one bite like a horse.
let's say I gave you like a 24 by 16 by 8-inch brick of oats. You're thinking about it now, and you'd be like, I want that.
Well, I don't want it.
Would you eat it?
Yeah.
You think you could eat all that?
Yeah.
That's let me reiterate this. Maybe you didn't really catch it. That's that's essentially a 2 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot brick of oats.
Yeah.
Raw.
You mean
You're
cooking
literally
them?
imagining yourself as a horse. Then.
Oh, well, I guess let me ask you this. Like, can a horse cook?
No. So, raw.
No, I guess I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I want to be like, I want to like graze in the grass all day, eat an apple in one bite, eat oats out of. I like it when to have a little, the thing they have for their snout where they put a little pouch on their muzzle. Those. Yeah, the muzzle, and have that on and eat oats out of it all day and drink clear water from a stream.
This just sounds like you want to be a horse. You want to be an animal. You want to be wild, and you're limited by the capacities of life.
No. I don't like how they smell. I don't like how they act.
So do you want to be a clean-smelling horse?
I think they'd have a good opportunities, but they squander it.
So you'd want to be an improved horse?
I think I could be better. I think I could be better than them. I look down on them.
That's a really strange aspiration to have.
Well, like I was saying, when I see it, I can't really hear it, but...
You can't hear what?
Like I was saying, when I see it, I can't really hear it, but I am feeling like a horse, but like only in gratitude and like my understanding and my gratitude for it. But by I'm not wasted, and I'm not wasted, and I can in there in the pasture where we're in, when you're in the pasture.
Oh, okay. I'll let you keep on thinking about that then. I don't think that's something I want to consider.
Well, the real horses are actually getting attention. Well, what?
I guess you're feeling better now that you've let this all out.
I mean, not really.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, let's move on.
I don't know. I have other memories.
No, I don't want to hear them anymore.
I have a memory of a tomato.
No, we're done here.
This is taking too long.
I mean, you don't have to sit through it. I mean, you could leave.
I'll stay.
Okay, then maybe don't...
I'm gonna lie down.
Okay, yeah, sure, fine with me. You don't have to listen. I'm just, like, I'll speak into the void.
Yeah.
Alright, where was I? Talking to this REI employee wearing his green vest. I ask him, so, could you help me pick out a snowboard? I'm completely new to this. Very strangely, he says, his first response isn't like, oh, let me get you someone to help you with that. Oh, let me help you with that. The first thing he says is, he tells me he's from Florida for whatever goddamn reason, and then he says, I know nothing about snowboarding or skiing. You should ask someone in a green vest. And so I think I'm going insane at this point because I'm looking up and down at him. He's wearing a fucking green REI vest. And I guess, like, for some reason, he just didn't really want to point me out to someone who actually knew what they were talking about as an employee. And so at this point, I'm just, like, scared, even more so than before. Because what if I ask another dude and he doesn't know about snowboarding? What if none of the people at REI know about snowboarding? What if they're all from Florida and they just work here? And so I sit there for another 20 minutes. Dustin, still the useless little, is just existing to the best of his ability before a nice old other shows up and he's like, oh, you want to check out some snowboards? And then he helps me out. But yeah, that's the story about how I got a snowboard. He helped me out, and I went snowboarding.
Lost and